Hello. How are you? I'm so glad you're in music class today. Thanks for coming. So let's start out music class. I have a couple of announcements to make first. The first one, I had a video submitted to me of Kota doing his music lesson last week. I just want to say thank you so much to Kota for doing your music. I also have a fantastic picture that I have permission to show you from Alice. She drew this picture right here. It's a bow and a violin that she drew. I think it's just wonderful. Great job, Alice. And also, I met two kiddos at the grocery store this week. And because I've never met you in person, but you know what I look like, they surprised me. And I got to meet Arabella in the 2nd grade, and I got to meet Maverick in the 3rd grade. And it was so great to get to see them at the grocery store. How fun is that? So if you ever see me out and about at the grocery store, please say hi and introduce yourself because I would love to meet you in person. All right, so it is a new month. It is the month of October. We had a song for last month, Sunday Best. This month we have a new song, and we're going to learn a little bit of it right now. And it's called My Personal Code. Do you have any ideas about what the song might be about? Personal code. Oh, do you see the hints behind me? Yeah, are you reading them? Let's see. Character. Principles. Is it like Mrs. Foster, our building principal? No, it's a different kind of principle. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Attitude and excellence. Notice how there are 4 things in different colors: character, principles, attitude, and excellence. And they kind of go in line with our Fantastic Four that we have here at Edison, right? So, well, let's learn a little bit. So, repeat after me, please. Character is part of my code. Your turn. Character is part of my code. My turn. Principles are part of my code. Your turn. Principles are part of my code. My turn. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Your turn. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Great job. Then we go down to here with attitude. My turn. Attitude is part of my code. Your turn. Attitude is part of my code. My turn. Excellence is part of my code. Your turn. Excellence is part of my code. Together now. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Again. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Okay, do you want to sing a little bit of it? I'll do my turn. Maybe I'll slow it down just a touch. Okay, so let's see. So character, it goes like this. Character is part of my code. Your turn. Character is part of my code. My turn. Principles are part of my code. Your turn. Principles are part of my code. My turn. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Your turn. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Let's stop there and do that much. Now, what are we talking about? Character. That is all the things that make up who you are, like your personality. Are you kind, generous, shy, funny, kind of a clown a little bit? Those are part of your character, okay? Principles. Those are the things that you think are right. Maybe it's standing up for someone in your class because you think it's right. Okay? Waiting your turn because you think it's the right thing to do. Or being honest with the teacher when you say you accidentally broke something. That's part of your principles. All right? So that's what we're singing about. Okay, let's do it a couple times together. Just the character and principles verse. Okay, shall we try it? Character is part of my code. Principles are part of my code. Can we do just that much again? Okay, you're doing excellent. Let's do it together. Ready, here we go. Character is part of my code. Principles are part of my code. Let's keep going. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Great job. Okay, we're going to do that much again, and then we're going to go on to the attitude part, and it's going to be just like the character part. Okay, so from the beginning, from character, can we try it there? Here we go. Ready, and character is part of my code. Principles are part of my code. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Attitude is part of my code. Excellence is part of my code. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. And then we do a different part of a song. So, yay! Hey, great job. Should we do it one more time with some funky feeling? Can you do it with some feeling? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Character is part of my code. Principles is part of my code. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Attitude is part of my code. Excellence is part of my code. I decide my personal code and I follow it each day. Yay, great job. Hello there. Hello to you. Hey, thank you for coming to music class today. I'm so glad you're here. So we are going to sing a little song today called Poor Little Kitty Cat. I know, it's a little sad. But here is how the song goes. Are you ready? It's a poem first. So, poor little kitty cat. Poor little feller. Poor little kitty cat. Lost in the cellar. Were there a couple words on there that you didn't recognize? I think the first one might be feller, as in poor little feller. Feller is short kind of for fellow, and fellow is just kind of like another person, a fellow. So sometimes we say poor little feller. It's kind of old-fashioned language. So feller is one, maybe a new word to you. And another new word might be cellar. So some of you have cellars at your house, but a lot of us don't have cellars at our house. A cellar is a place that is usually cool and dark to keep food year-round. So sometimes it can be Have you ever seen in a movie where there's like a door that is in kind of in the ground, maybe a slant like this, and you go outside and it's against the house and you open up the door and there's stairs to go down into the cellar? Sometimes it's in a basement. I have a cellar, but I always called it a fruit room growing up. So it's where I keep all my canned fruits and stuff like apples and onions and potatoes and stuff that I want to keep good year round. And it's dark, there's no windows, and it's cold down there in the basement. So my fruit room or cellar is in my basement. Anyways, a new word for you might be cellar. So let's do that poem again, shall we? And this time I'll pat my legs. Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. All right, good job. So we are going to learn 2 notes today. We're going to learn C and A, and that's going to be your part. I'll do the poem, Poor Little Kitty Cat, and you're going to say, kitty cat, where are you? And you see how they start high? Kitty cat, and it goes down. Where are you? And that's going to be your CCA, CCA. Kitty cat, where are you? That's your part. Kitty cat, where are you? That's what you're going to sing. So in our song, I'll do the first part, and then I'll kind of go like this and sing your part, okay? So let me get my note. All right, here we go. Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. Here comes your turn, ready? Kitty cat, where are you? My turn. Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. Your turn. Here we go. Kitty cat, where are you? Let's be quiet and call it. Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. Your turn. Here we go. Did you do it? This time a little louder. Here we go. Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. Our turn. Here we go. Kitty cat, where are you? Poor little kitty cat, poor little feller, poor little kitty cat, lost in the cellar. Great job. All right, thank you for singing with me today in music class. Don't forget to click on the link in the comments below for some more music. Have a great day.